If you're looking to get 999 Gobblegums of every single Gobblegum, or perhaps the Cherry Fizz camo, or maybe even the Dark Matter camo, well, this video is the perfect video for you. Let's hop into it. Hello and welcome everybody, XWeaverX. Before we get started, I want to give a major shout out to Scrops, which is the mod developer of this mod menu we're going to be covering in today's video. Scrops has been working his butt off to go ahead and bring us all of these quality of life features that I'm super excited to show you in today's video. And I also want to give a big shout out to Nader, as he is my Discord mod and he has been helping me moderate over 2,300 members now, which is actually crazy. I never intended for the Discord to grow to that many members. So yeah, big shout out to you, Nader, for also helping me mod the Discord. And I do want to say Nader and I have been working together with Scrops over the last few months. Scrops has been releasing the different mod menus for us to test. Nader and I have been testing them and reporting to Scrops any bugs that we find, as well as recommending features that we would like Scrops to implement. And Scrops has been implementing all these features that we've been asking. So yeah, I mean, that's just so cool. Both of them are super goated. So if you guys could drop them both a sub and just say hello to them in a Discord and thank them for everything I'm going to be showing you in today's video. All right, guys, so let's hop right into this. So I do want to show you, I am running the latest version of Windows 11 24H2, as you see. So this mod menu is going to work on Windows 11 24H2. Now, the first thing we need to do is come down here to the search bar. We need to go to virus and threat protection. You can just type in virus, it'll pop up. Go ahead, hit enter to go to your virus and threat protection. And then we want to scroll down here to where it says virus and threat protection settings. We want to click manage settings. And then we want to scroll down here to exclusions, add or remove exclusions. Now, when we click add here, it's going to pop up a user account control. Go ahead and click yes for that. So now what we want to do is add an exclusion. So go ahead and click here. We're going to go and click folder, come over here to downloads and click that, and then hit select folder. So now we should have a folder that says downloads after whatever your account name is on your computer. It should look something similar to this. Now, the reason we're doing this is because Windows has a habit of flagging mod menus as viruses. They are not viruses. This is completely safe to use. The source code is available on GitHub. So if we come back here to where Scrops is here, you can actually download the zip here for the source code and go ahead and open that up in whatever chosen IDE environment you would like to go ahead and look at that source code. Everything is completely safe to use. The reason we are adding this here, though, is because Windows does like to flag it as a false positive. Again, keyword there, false positive. So with that being said, after you have your exclusion, we're going to go ahead and download the folders or the files that we need. So everything is going to be linked down in my description, so you can just follow along easily by doing so. The first thing we want to go to is here, the Scrops GitHub, and we want to come here and download the Scrops QOL.dll here. So it's going to be that first file there. Go ahead and download it. Now you might have a dangerous file thing pop up over here. If you do, hit allow. Again, that's just a false positive. You don't need to worry about it. Just allow the download. After that, we're going to come over here to System Informer. We want to hit the setup.exe. That's going to take us to another page here. Now this is just saying I've already downloaded it before. It's just going to add a duplicate number to the end of the file. You shouldn't have that pop up if you never downloaded this. You just want to go ahead and download it. So I'm going to go ahead start download. So now that we have both of these downloaded, we want to install System Informer. So we're going to go to our System Informer, install. A user account control is going to pop up. Go ahead and click yes. And then from here, we're going to hit install, next. And then we'll leave the box ticked to go ahead and open System Informer after we exit the setup. So go ahead and click close. And then this is what we're going to use to go ahead and inject Black Ops 3 with the mod menu. So we can just leave this open for now. And then from here, we want to go ahead and open up Black Ops 3. So after you went ahead and open Black Ops 3, you're going to go back to System Informer and scroll down till you find the Black Ops 3.exe. You want to right click this. And then you want to come to properties, and then you're going to come over to modules, options, load module, load, and then you want to go to your downloads folder where we put the Scrops QOL. Go ahead and double click that. And then we can minimize this window here. And now right here, this is the actual mod menu, but for now I am going to close it because you cannot navigate in the game with this mod menu open. So what I mean by that, for those that might be confused, see, I'm clicking here in the background. I can't do anything because this mod menu is on the foreground. So what we need to do is we need to hit X. Before we do that though, there is something that we should do. Come over here to Tools. Tick the box for Steam Friends Only. This is actually going to protect our system from getting RC'd while we're in this mod menu. Now, for those that are unfamiliar, Black Ops 3 has a huge problem where you can get your PC hacked, RCE'd, remote code executable. It's the most dangerous thing that could happen to your computer. I'm not going to go super deep into that because that's a whole nother scope of a video. But essentially, this box here is going to drop all requests and responses from players who are not on our Steam friend list. So this kind of acts as a Lite T7 patch. For those that are familiar with the T7 patch, this is kind of like that. It's a light version of it. So anytime we're going to use the mod menu to mod our Black Ops game, I highly recommend first thing doing, coming over here and ticking this box. Now, for those that don't have the T7 patch and would like to go ahead and play the most enhanced version of Black Ops 3, I do have a video here. The best way to experience Black Ops 3. This is the enhanced version of Black Ops 3 that has the security fixes as well as the FPS fixes and whatnot. So I would highly recommend checking out this video if you do want to be playing the best version of Black Ops 3. But keep in mind, before doing this video, you are not able to use the Scrops mod menu video with this version of Black Ops. So before doing that, just keep in mind, go ahead, get everything you want from the mod menu, and then check this video out if you want to play the enhanced version of Black Ops 3. Okay, so hopping back over here now. Go ahead, tick that box like I said. It's just going to protect you while you're in the mod menu. And then if you come down here to menu keybind, this is a new feature here. So no longer do you have to hit F5 to bring the mod menu up. By default, F5 brings the mod menu up. If you want, you can select any of these other keys to bring the mod menu up. I'm going to leave it at F5, but just know if you do want to change your keybind, you're able to do so right here. Okay, so now we can hit X. And now, because we don't have the mod menu open anymore, we're actually able to navigate in the Black Ops 3 mod menu, or the Black Ops 3 game itself, right? So now I can go through the menus. So my video is going to be split up in two different sections, predominantly multiplayer and then zombies. All my timestamps are going to be linked down in the description as well. So hopping over to multiplayer, the first thing I want to show you guys, so when we bring the menu up, F5 is the default key. This free stats option, I want to start with this. Now what this does is you enable this to disable to protect your stats. You have been kicked to the main menu error. You use this to revert buggy MP stats. Now this was an issue with the previous Scrops mod menu, and a lot of people were having issues because they went over the Prestige 10. Again, that was a bug in the old menu that has been fixed in this menu. But I do want to run through a scenario to show you how you would fix this. So let's just go ahead and put myself up to this rank here, right? This is Master Prestige 1000. Okay, so now I'm Master Prestige level 1000. And the best way I can explain this is, for those that use the previous Scrops mod menu in my one video, I made a disclaimer not to go to Prestige Master because these sliders here were broken in the old version of Scrops. And if you went above Prestige 10, how it says Prestige 11 here, you ended up bugging your game out to where you could get this error to protect your stats. You have been kicked to the main menu, and then you are unable to play the game. Now, I want to show you how to fix that. For those that have been affected by this, you have been kicked to the main menu error to protect your stats. This is how you fix this. For those that don't have this error or even know what I'm talking about, you can just skip ahead. So those that have been affected by this error, what you want to do is you want to hit free stats. You want to take all these bars, slide them all the way down. And then you want to go ahead and go to Prestige 1. And you want to go to Level 1. And then you want to hit click Send Rank. So set rank here. Click that. Okay. And then from here, you want to exit out of the mod menu. Hit the menu button, go to barracks, multiplayer. You want to go here to prestige mode. fresh start, click that. And then once you're in this, you don't want to click this just yet. Bring up the mod menu, on-tick the free stats button. And then you want to exit out of this and hit fresh start. And then go ahead, click it again. And then after that, you should be fixed. You should no longer be having any errors that kick you back to the main menu or anything like that. That is how you fix that error. And if you're having any trouble, just send me a message. Send a message in the Discord. We would be happy to help you. Okay, so now that I have showed that, that is what that does. The arena box here, I wouldn't mess around with it right now. This is something that Scrops is still adding to this menu. So I would just ignore this for now, but just know in the future, this box you're gonna tick to go ahead and edit all your stats for the arena mode. But for now, I would just leave it on ticked. You don't wanna mess with it. It's still kind of in a buggy state. So just don't mess with it right now. Okay, so this right here, rank editor, this is where we're going to give ourselves Prestige Master level 1000 or whatever prestige you want. So for Prestige Master level 1000, we're going to take all these bars, slide them all the way up, hit set rank. And now we're going to be Prestige Master level 1000. When we come into our barracks, you're going to see we are Prestige Master level 1000. Now this was something that was bugged in the previous menu, but I'm happy to report that it has been fixed. And again, big shout out to you, Scrops, for fixing this for us. This was like the biggest thing that we had issues with the original mod menu, but it's no longer an issue and everything works great. So bring this mod menu back open here. We can scroll down here. We can hit unlock all class slots. So what this does is exactly as you would think. Now when we come into our creator class, we're going to have 10 slots here as you see. And then if you take a notice here real quick, I am level 1. I don't have anything unlocked here, and I don't have any camos either. So what we can do is open that mod menu back open. If we hit max unlock tokens, that's going to give us the max unlock tokens. If we click max weapon stats here, this is going to give us a full mastery prestige weapon and unlock all of the attachments. And it's going to give us dark matter as well, all the multiplayer camos. This is how you unlock all of those. So now we have dark matter here. Juicy. And then we also have all of the attachments as well. And if we take a note here too, you will see this is prestige all the way now. We have the 2 stars, the levels max of the weapon. So that's what that does. So now under the max weapon stats, we have unlock fresh start calling card, unlock calling cards for the hard unlock entitlements, hard unlock contracts. So if we go through, we click all of these are going to give us the multiplayer calling cards as well as the entitlements such as like the beta tester, stuff like that. And then so let me go ahead and just show you really quick. If I come into my calling cards now, I now have all these entitlements over here as you see. So these are all like the exclusive ones that we had. So like Mod Tools Alpha. There's like the beta tester one in here somewhere I seen. COD XP event, stuff like that. And then we also have all of these multiplayer calling cards as well. Besides Arena Play, the Arena Play ones do not work right now. So just keep that in mind. But this is how you're going to get all of those multiplayer calling cards. And then we also have the Masters as well. So that's what those buttons do there. Now we don't have these ones yet because we haven't done this in the zombies mode specifically. But when we hop over to zombies and run through those unlocks again, hitting those buttons, we will have these calling cards as well. Now we also have these complete hero challenges, complete campaign, max collectibles, max accolades. So we can go ahead. We'll just click all of these as well. Some of these I think are still bugged because when I did the campaign one, it didn't give me anything in campaign. So that's something I think might be added in the future if that's like something that people are really pressed about, wanting the campaign stuff. I think that's something Scrops could add in the future. For now, I don't think it does anything unless I'm missing what it does. Somebody else can let me know down in the comments. And then again, these are just other buttons here that unlock other calling cards and accolades for you. Okay, so if we come over here to create a class, so now we have all of the 10 slots. We have all of the base weapons. Everything's mastery prestige. We have dark matter, all of that, all the attachments. If we come over here to specialists, we're also now going to have all the specialists unlocked too. And let's just say we throw the purifier one on here, and then we come in to edit him. You're going to notice that I don't have anything here at all. But what we can do is we can actually pull the mod menu back open, go over here to spoof, and then tick the box that says Blackmarket items. It's going to say 999. We're just going to leave that selected like so. We'll exit out of it, come back to specialists, and then go to edit them. And now this is going to give us all of the black market stuff. So now we can select any of these that we want. So for this example, I'll do Hive, and we'll just do Hive for the whole gear set. And then we can go ahead and set the different taunts here as well, the gestures. Okay. So now if we go ahead, let's just say we want to switch as well, and we want to put something else on him that's from the black market. We'll just do this Phantom one, Phantom. Okay, just like that, right? Now, this doesn't permanently unlock these for us. What it rather does is it spoofs the game to think that we have these. And then when we equip it, we'll keep it on the operator as long as we equipped it with that spoof black market items box being checked. But as soon as we come back into the menu and on-tick the black market items box, and then come back in here and go to edit our character, we're no longer going to have all of this unlocked. But you will notice when I go back to my character that I went ahead and edited, he is still going to have this heat wave stuff on, as you see. Or the Hive, pardon me, he's still going to have that gear that I selected. So as long as you go into your operator and you edit them to how you want them to be, they will keep that gear on them. And then if you did want to go back and get anything unlocked again, you just pop the mod menu open and do exactly what we just did. So that's what the spoof black market does right there when it comes to editing your operator. Now, as far as I know, there is not a way to unlock all of the standard outfits like we do have with the MXT menu. This is something I am hoping, Scraps, that you do add to the mod menu at some point, just giving us the functionality to unlock everything like the standard outfits. It's really not a big deal though, because we have the black market, and I think the black market outfits are way cooler anyways. But anyways, that is what the spoof black market items does. Now also going back and ticking this box, because I know a lot of people are going to want the Cherry Fizz camo. This is how you're going to get it. So tick this box, the black market items, come into create a class. And then when we go to personalize our camo here, this is how we're going to get all of the black market camos. So we have every one of these camos now that we can choose from. And then on top of these as well, if I tab over, let me just show you these really quick. Okay, so there you go. Those are all the black market. If we go to extra, this is also going to give us all of the extra camos as well. And so this is where we're going to have our Bloody Valentine. We're also going to have all of these Call of Duty League skins as well. And then we'll also have the beloved Cherry Fizz also, as well as any other ones you want. Now this watermelon camo, you can get this with the old version of Scrap. So if you go back and you watch my video, let's see, if you go back to my YouTube and you check out this video here, this one from 3 months ago, I show you how to get the watermelon camo. You just got to use an older version of Scrap's mod menu to get that. If you want it, I show you how to do that in that old menu. So anyways, this is going to be the same gist as we'd use the operator specialist for. So whatever camo you click on is how you get it to stick. But as soon as we go ahead and untick that black market button here, we're not going to have those camos available to us anymore. They don't hard unlock. So as you see, I don't have all of those anymore on the KN here. Where that's different though, where the multiplayer camos like Dark Matter, when you do that one time with the mod menu, that does stick to your account. That's hard unlock. You no longer have to use the mod menu going forward to get these camos here. But anything for the black market or the extras like the Cherry Fizz, you have to use the camo, use the mod menu, select the camo, and then it'll stick to your gun. But if I go and switch this, now let's just say I put Dark Matter on. Oh, I want to get my Cherry Fizz back. Well, now I can no longer equip it because it's not there. But if I go back and I hit Blackmarket items and then go back into the camo tab, first we got to back out of this real quick. Now go back into it and then go over to the extra tab here. We now have our cherry fizz again. So again, that is what these Blackmarket spoof tab does. When you come here to spoof and hit the Blackmarket items, that is how you're going to get your cherry fizz. Any other Blackmarket DLC camo you want as well. And then before we go to the Blackmarket, the stat editor here, this does exactly what you think it does. You can edit your score, kill, deaths, assists, all of that stuff you can edit using this menu here. You just slide the bar up to wherever you want and then just click the send button. It'll send it over to your account. All right, so coming here to the Blackmarket, I have 33,397 cryptos. If I bring this mod menu open, we now have this slider bar to go ahead and give ourselves crypto keys. And if we slide this bar all the way up to the right, this is going to be 4950 crypto keys. This is the maximum amount that we can do at a time. And then when we slide this bar left or right, you slide it up to the right. This is how many milliseconds it refreshes on adding the crypto keys. So this is saying every 500 milliseconds, it's going to add the 4,950. And then when we slide this down, it goes even progressively faster. So I like to keep this right around the 50 mark. 50 milliseconds, I think, is a really good sweet spot. When you go lower than that, it can sometimes bug out. But for me, right around the 50 milliseconds and then just sliding this up to 4950 and then hitting loop crypto keys right here. This is now going to start netting us crypto keys. So I'm at 33,397, 33,447, and this is just going to keep adding these for us until we untick the box here. So I'll let this run just so you can kind of see we're at 33,447. And this might look like it's frozen, but it's not. It's doing its thing in the background. You just got to give it some time. Now we're at 33,595. So again, you just let it run to your heart's content. When you are finished with it, you're going to go ahead and click right here just to stop looping it. And then let's say you go ahead and back out and then come back. You might get this. And this happens if it was still netting them, but you backed out before it finished. So you can just hit retry. And then if it still doesn't do anything, you can just go ahead and click back and then come back and then hit retry again. If it's still not doing anything, just hit cancel. Now, if at any point you're using this crypto key slider and you get this retrieving crypto keys, and no matter what you do, it just keeps saying this, like you exit out, you come back in, it's still saying it. You go all the way back, come in, and it's still saying it. What you can do is you can bring up the menu and hit reset crypto keys. And then that'll fix that error if you do get that error. Okay, and now the next thing I want to show is the spin crypto keys. So spinning crypto keys, if we toggle this box, this is going to spin the crypto keys for us. And this is just an automatic way for us to go ahead and open up these supply drops without us having to go through the whole animation and all of that. This is just a quick way to run this in the background while you're doing whatever. And it'll go ahead and just spin the crypto keys for us to get us whatever we want, right? So if I go on and turn this off, you want to make sure also really quick, you want to make sure you don't have these both going at the same time. That's going to cause an issue. Make sure only one of these are ticked at any given time. Okay, so we just turned that off. We can come right over here to recent. When we come here into the recent, this is going to show us everything that we were just opening when we hit the automatic spin crypto keys button. Oh, look at that. I got a melee weapon. How cool is that? So we just got a Fury Song melee weapon out of that. Very nice. But anyways, that's all you're going to do is just come over here to your recents. It's going to show you all the stuff that you were just getting. Now, this is how we're going to go ahead and get the DLC weapons. So if we back out, you want to be in this lobby here. Bring up the mod menu. And you want to come down here to no dupe supply drops and triple play supply drops. Now the triple play supply drops, when we click that, that is going to give us the supply drops to get our DLC weapons. The no dupe supply drops is exactly what it is. It just enables the no dupe supply drops to where we can purchase the no dupe supply drops. So I'll go ahead and enable that too, just to show you. So now coming back in here, actually before we go back in there, also if you click free Gobblegum challenge, you can only do this once per account, but go ahead and click that as well. Now come into the black market, and really quick, the contracts here. You're going to have the Gobblegum challenge. When you click this, you're going to get all these free rewards here. Now, I already claimed them off of the stream, off the video here, so I unfortunately cannot show you this right now. But when you click this, you're going to have all these buttons here that say claim. You just click through all of them, and you get yourself a mega Gobblegum set, a rare Gobblegum set, and an ultra rare Gobblegum set as well. Again, you can only do that once per account. Even if you close the mod menu and open it back up and tick that box again, as you see, I already claimed them. You can't claim them more than once. Just letting you know. Okay, so back out of that. We now have the triple play because we enabled that. This is where you get your guaranteed DLC weapon. It's going to cost 500 crypto. So if we just click this, trade 500 cryptos here, and then hit continue, we now have, this will give us 1 range, 1 melee, and 10 rare supply drops. Now I have more than that because I was already messing around with the mod menu before I recorded the video. But this is essentially how you go ahead, get all the DLC weapons that you want to get. So I'll go ahead and do the range weapon. We just got the MX Garand here. And then if we go to the melee, we'll see what we get there. Now the only weapon you cannot get in the game anymore is the, I believe it's the M14 carbine. You cannot get that anymore. They just completely removed it out of the game. Like I've used the mod menu on here, MXT, and the older Scrops version, and I was never able to get it. Even when I had enough drops, it just would give me duplicates of other weapons I already had. I just was not able to get the M14. That's just been completely removed. Now you can use the M14 in custom games. I can come out with a video showing you how to do that, but for actual multiplayer, like playing on the actual multiplayer servers, there's no way to actually get that. So I just wanted to let you guys know, in case you are after getting that, there's not an actual way to get that. So I'll go ahead and open up this last melee drop. All right, very cool. So that's how you get your guaranteed melee weapons. And then again, when you enable that Gobblegum, you're just come into the contracts, click here, and you can claim all those as well. And then the Grant ZZ reward Gobblegums, you can do this once per account as well. When you click this, be in the zombie mode. So let me go ahead. We've actually showed you everything I want to show you in the multiplayer side of things. So let's hop right over to zombies. Okay, so coming over here to zombies, I am level 1 here. So again, we can come over here to account, slide everything up, and then hit set rank. This is going to give us our Mastery Prestige level 1000. Now, something really cool with this Mastery Prestige level 1000 with this menu is if we come to Barracks, go to Zombies, go down here to Prestige mode, come into Prestige Master Icon. We have these custom icons here, which I think are absolutely amazing, dude. I freaking love these so much. The Speed Cola one I really love to roll with a lot. So if I come here, you'll see I have the Speed Cola emblem now, which is super cool. But again, you can just go through here and pick whatever your heart desires. I mean, there's all these different ones you can go through. We even have a Symbol Monkey and the Round Wave change here, which is really cool. But yeah, I mean, we even have Black Ops 2 power-up drops, different perk icons as well. The Summoning Key, Teddy Thula, which is really cool too. I mean, all these are just really cool. These are the base ones in Black Ops 3. But then we also have all these really cool ones as well. So, I mean, you can just select whatever you want, again, to your heart's content. And then, so, after that, if we go ahead and do everything we did pretty much before, I don't have anything unlocked on zombies here. So, if I go to max weapon stats, go ahead and click that. Now I'm going to go into my weapons kits, and I'm going to have all the weapons. Well, all the weapons were unlocked because we went to Mastery Prestige, but they were all level 1 to where nothing was unlocked. But now we have all of the attachments, and we have all of the zombie camos as well. And then we also still have all the multiplayer because we already did the multiplayer for Dark Matter. So we do have the Dark Matter as well. And then if we come down here to RK5, actually before we do that, what I want to do is I'm going to pull open that spoof menu, Blackmarket items. We're going to tick that box again and then come into weapon kits. We're going to go down to my RK5 Camo. I love having the Cherry Fizz on here. So we'll go ahead and put the Cherry Fizz on. We'll go ahead and put our attachments on. The fast mags and quick draw all the way, baby. And then look at that. Look at how beautiful this Cherry Fizz is. It just looks so good. So we'll go ahead and set that. Again, just like in multiplayer, if you want to keep those camos on your weapon, you just apply them. And then if you change those camos off of them, you do have to pull the mod menu open once more. But if you don't change the camos off of them, any of the black market camos that is, they just stay on your weapon permanently, even without the mod menu open. So I'll untick the box, come back in here to weapon kit, and then I'm still going to have dark matter unlocked. I'm still going to have all the zombie mastery camos unlocked because those ones hard unlocked, where again, the black market and the extra ones, you have to use the mod menu every time to pull those open, unless you set them and then don't change them. So next thing I want to do is bring that mod menu back open, and then let's go back to account, and then we're just going to go through and we're just going to click all these once again. And this is going to unlock everything in the zombies mode for us when it comes to the calling cards and accolades. So now when we come into our calling card, come over here to zombies. We now have everything in the zombies as well as the masters here. We now have all of the Gobblegum stuff here, as you see, where this was previously locked. We now have it all. Now, if I go here to solo game and just show you the maps, I don't have any of the Easter eggs done on this alt account I'm using. So as you see, I don't have any of the gate worms or the summoning key anywhere on these. But we can use the menu to go ahead and set those to complete it. So if you want, you can either hit complete all Easter eggs right here. Now this is under the zombies menu. So if you click the zombies, scroll down, and then come right here, complete all Easter eggs. This will set all of the maps to complete it. But if you want to just set certain ones, you can also do that as well. If you pull up the map here, now these are the code names for the different maps. So like Castle, for example, that's the Rise and Drop. So if we click that and then hit set Easter egg complete, and then come over here to Der Eisendrop, we now have that map done, as you see here. Oh wait, I'm kind of in the way. I mean, you can kind of see it beneath me here. But yeah, I mean, that one's done now, where see all these other ones are not. But you can just set those completed if there's like a certain one you just want to have completed. Where like, in the majority of the ways, honestly, like a lot of people are going to have issues with Zod here. That should be Shadows of Evil. So Zod is the Shadows of Evil map. This one you have to have 4 players for. So I mean, a lot of you guys might actually already have all these other ones done and you just want to get the Shadows of Evil one done. Well, again, you can just go ahead, pull up this menu. You can select the map right here for the Easter egg you want to have done. You just select it and then hit set Easter egg complete. Or alternatively, you can just hit complete all Easter eggs. So if we click that, now when we come in here, you're going to see I have every single one of these done now. And they're all done. So here, let me move my camera actually out of the way. So there we go. So yeah, you can see all of these are now done. And so now we'll start the game with the RK5. Now you can also use this right here, the map stat editor, to slide whatever round you want to have completed for. So let's just say we want to have round 115. We'll slide this up to 115. This is Zod. So this is Shadows of Evil. Hit set round. So now when we come into our Shadows of Evil, when we come over here to barracks, go to zombies, and then come over here to combat record, highest round, click here. As you see now, we have Shadows of Evil set to round 115. So this is a way to set the custom rounds if you want a certain round, or like maybe you had a high round on a PlayStation console or Xbox console and you want that to reflect on your PC account. Well, this is how you could do that. So you can go ahead and show off what you have. Alternatively, if you do want just like max rounds for every map, you can come down and hit max all maps, which is going to be, I believe, round 999 if I recall. So if I come back in here, barracks, combat record, highest round. So now all these are set to 999, which is honestly crazy, dude. But yeah, so that's what you can do that for as well. To reset all of them back, I don't think there's an actual reset button. I think that would be a nice touch, Scraps, if you could add that to just have right here to go ahead and set everything back to 0. I mean, it's really not a big deal. You can literally just do it like this, have it set to 0, set round, and then just go through and click through the drop down menu here and hit set round to go ahead and set everything back to 0. Everything is set to 0 again. So that's everything with the map stat editor. If we go down just a little bit more, we have the Gobblegum editor. Now this is another new feature, which I really enjoy actually. So what we can do is we can have custom symbols in our Gobblegum pack names now. Now I don't know all the codes to do this. You're going to have to just Google them and try to figure them out. Be careful though, because if you put an invalid string of text here and hit set Gobblegum pack, anytime you go into your Gobblegum pack, it is going to crash your whole game. And the way to fix it is to go back in, and I'll just show you. I'll show you. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just show you what this does. Okay, so if I come to Gobblegum and I go to Gobblegum pack, as you see, we have our Gobblegum packs here. Now we can traditionally just hit the key to rename them to whatever, but using this tool here, so if you take a look here, these are just Gobblegum pack 1 all the way through 10, right? Now, if we back out right here, pull up this mod menu, and then we type in a certain string of code. So, for example, if we do the up key here, and then BXENON button, if we put X, and then the up bracket here, and then we have it set to pack 1, and then hit set pack name. Now, when we come into this pack, we now have the letter X, like the Xbox X button here. So now we can do that for 2, 3, and 4. If we back out, come back up, and then let's just switch this to, let's just say B. We'll put a capital B, and then we'll hit set pack name. Oops, I just switched that to pack 1. Let me switch that back. We want X for pack 1. So that's pack 1. We'll hit set pack name. And then we're going to switch this to pack 2, and we'll switch this to B, and then hit set pack name. And then while we're at it, we might as well do the next 2 here. We'll set pack 3 as the A symbol, and we'll hit set pack name. And then we'll set pack 4 to the Y symbol, and we'll set that to pack 4, and then hit set pack name. So now when I go in here, I have these Xbox buttons here, which is really cool. Again, there's certain lines that you can type in this here to switch it. I don't know all the lines that you can use. That's something you're going to have to look up. But again, you have to be careful, because if you put an invalid string of text here, what'll happen is when you go to enter into this, it's just going to completely crash your game. So what you need to do is when you come back into your game, you know, bring the mod menu open here, and you need to go ahead and whatever pack you messed up on, select the pack. So we'll just do pack 1, and then we'll just backspace it, and then we'll just put Gobble pack 1, just like that, or whatever else, as long as it's valid text. Hit set pack name, exit out, and then when you come back, it should be working fine. But you have to make sure you go and fix every single one that you messed up before you try to re-enter this menu. Because if you don't, every time you try to re-enter this menu, it's just going to hard crash your game. So make sure you are aware of that. If you're going to be setting any type of string of text here, that it is valid within the game. Because if not, it's going to crash every time you try to come into the Gobblegum pack. So just make sure you are aware of that. Now the other thing we can do here is the Gobblegum pack itself. So if we do pack 1 and then hit slot 1 and then use this item ID, this is going to show us what Gobblegums are what. So let's say we want a whole pack of round robin. We'll go to 252 and then we'll hit set Gobblegum, and then we'll go down to slot 2, set Gobblegum, slot 3, set Gobblegum, slot 4, set Gobblegum, and then slot 5, set Gobblegum. So now if we take a look here, and come into the pack 1 here, this is how we have a full pack of round robins or whatever Gobblegum you want to have set. So that's how you would do that, is you just go through here, you select your Gobblegum pack, select the slot you want that Gobblegum to be in, and then you just select the item ID and hit set Gobblegum exactly how I was doing it. So that's another new feature of this, which is super awesome. So pulling the mod menu back open, under the Blackmarket tab, coming over here and enabling the Loop Divinium. That's going to net us Liquid Divinium, pardon me. That's going to give us our Liquid Divinium. So it doesn't look like it's really gaining anything, but it is. You just got to give it a second to do its thing. So here, let me go ahead and exit out of the menu so you can see it's a little bit better. But as you see, we are now getting Liquid Divinium. It's as easy as that. You just go ahead, enable it. We're going to be netting Liquid Divinium in the background there. And then once you have all the Liquid Divinium you want, pull the menu back open, and then go ahead and untick the box. And then to go ahead and get your Gobblegum, what we want to do is go right next to the box here where it says Spend Divinium. Go ahead and tick that box. And then what that's going to do for us is it's going to go ahead and spin the Divinium for us. And in return, we're going to get Gobblegum. So it looks like it's going slow at first, but if you let this run, it actually does pick up on the pace at which it's spinning. So I'll let this run here for a second and kind of chit chat with you. So as you see, it does look like it's going kind of slow. But again, if we leave this run, it's going to start picking up the pace and it'll start spinning a lot quicker for us. And it doing this again is giving us Gobblegum in return. So there we go. As you see, now it's spinning a lot faster. You just got to let it run and it does get the job done. So again, you don't get to choose the Gobblegum you're getting because this is as if you went into Dr. Monty's factory, pardon me. This is like if you went in there and you were just manually clicking the 3 vial spin over and over again. You know how long it takes to do that? Nobody wants to do that. Nobody's got time for that. So you just come over here, you enable that spin for us, and as you see, it is just going through them super quick for us. And in return, we're going to be getting Gobblegums in our inventory doing so. So go ahead, when you're done with that, you can just tick the box to turn it off. This is the same as the crypto keys, in which you don't want both of these enabled at the same time. It will cause issues and most likely crash the game. So make sure you only have one of these turned on at a given time. So there's one more thing I want to show before we get into the game of zombies. I forgot to mention this on the multiplayer side of things, but under the Blackmarket tab also, if we come down here to calling card, we can actually select whatever calling card we want, which is super cool. You can just go through here, select whichever one you want here, and then you can go ahead and apply that. So if we go ahead, let's see, Monkey Bomb, if we go ahead and select that, you just select it. You don't have to do anything. As soon as you select it and then you pull up your menu here, it's going to set that calling card to whichever one you select. So I'll give you another example here. Let's just go ahead and click, let's see, wherever we land on. Okay, let's not do Prestige Tree. Let's do, let's do this EM Back Efficiency Master. So if we click that, open it back up. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool calling card. I do like that a lot. So yeah, that's a way to get a custom calling card. And then as long as you set it, it'll always stay there. As soon as you change it, obviously it's going to change. So like if I were to go in here and manually change it out and then come out, like I said, obviously that's going to change it, right? Because you're manually changing it yourself. But again, you can just come in here. You can select whatever calling card you want. It doesn't matter. They got all kinds of ones on here. They even got ones that are like the old school ones too. Here's a Nuketown one we can put on. So if we put that on, that's what that's going to look like. But yeah, so that's something I forgot to mention in the multiplayer side of things, but you can do that in multiplayer as well. Okay, so loading right into the game. If we pull the mod menu back open, we come over here to zombies. We now have the force host. This has been here. This is just to force yourself as the host if you want it. The first gum free here. This is like relieving the OG days where the first Gobblegum was not free. So if you have this box ticked, you do have to pay for the first Gobblegum. But these features here going down are all new features and I'm absolutely in love with them. fast restart map. Boom, baby. You click that. We're already right back into the map. It just does a fast restart. It skips the cutscene and just completely restarts the map. This is a great way to go ahead and restart for a different character if you don't have the character that you want. Or if, you know, you were doing an Easter egg and somehow messed up a step, or you're trying to go for like a flawless run. Sorry, I'm getting so excited I'm tripping over my own words. But you just like want a flawless run or whatever, you can just go ahead, hit fast restart map to go ahead and just do that fast restart of the map. Again, these are some of my favorite features of this mod menu itself. We have the full restart map. Click that. Of course, this is going to give us the full restart with the cutscene, as if we hadn't seen the cutscene yet. We're going to click God mode. So now we have a God mode. I'm super pumped about this. This was something I was asking Scraps to implement. I actually asked Scraps to implement the fast restart. I didn't say anything about a full restart, which that was a pleasant surprise, but I did ask him to implement a fast restart map as well as a God mode as well. So seeing those two things make the cut was so awesome. But anyways, we'll just enable that God mode, and it's exactly as you would think. We're now God mode, so we can no longer be damaged by anything. I mean, not even our own grenade. So if I pop my nade here, we're not being damaged at all. Super, super cool. And then we have Thorn Mode, which this is a new feature, which is really cool. Every time a zombie hits you, they take damage, and you also gain points. So it's basically like if you took your pistol out and you were just shooting them for one shot, you get the 10 points off the pistol shot. You do the damage to that zombie. And it's actually really fun to go ahead and play around with if you're just, you know, dicking around on the game or whatever, and you just want to go about your business. You can just leave God mode on and Thorn mode to go ahead and just be in God mode so you're not taking damage. And then every time a zombie hits you, they're going to be continuously damaging themselves. So, ooh, pardon me, I had to burp there, excuse me. But as you see, it just completely bodies itself. Like, how cool is that? It's just something so quirky and just so funny to me. So that's the Thorn mode. I'm going to show you a really cool combination with the Thorn mode here in a second too. The next thing I want to show you here is going to be Nuke Mode. So if we turn Nuke Mode on, every time we kill a zombie, it's going to pop off a nuke just like that. So when we're in the early rounds, obviously there's not a lot of zombies in the early rounds. So as soon as that nuke pops, it just completely ends the round. But that's what the Nuke Mode does. Every time you kill a zombie, it's just going to pop off a nuke. So it's actually really cool for the bug rounds because you can just completely end the bug round by just killing one bug and then just washing the whole round doing so. So that's the Nuke Mode. Again, that's a whole nother new feature as well. I really love that Scraps added these cool little fun features for us to play around with. So as you see, the round is still round 3 because I didn't give enough time for the zombies to spawn in. And if I would have waited for the music to actually stop playing, that would have gave that enough time for us to just completely wash the round. So after this zombie, it'll wash the round, as you see. So that's the Nuke Mode. Let me go ahead and turn that off really quick. Now we also have, which is something in my opinion so fun to play around with, the damage multiplier. This is going to damage, this is literally what the name implies. It's a damage multiplier. So if we have it on 1, it's a 1x multiplier. It's the base damage. 2x is going to do double the damage of whatever the weapon is. If we slide this all the way up to 100 and then tick the box here, and then leave the Thorn mode on, we're just going to have a insta-kill on us at all times. The zombies are just going to insta-die with the Thorn mode on, and this set all the way to the max here. So this is super cool too. If you want to turn the Thorn mode off and then leave that ticked all the way up, we're now just going to have an insta-kill. This does infinite damage, as you see. We're just literally insta-kill all day, every day with this slit all the way up. It's a lot of fun. Super cool, right? So you can do that as well. Let's go ahead and pull the menu back open here. Something else you can do. This isn't a part of an actual toggle here, but what you can do is if you come over here to tools. Now I wrote this in a notepad because I couldn't remember the line of text here, but I'll drop this down in the description so you guys can go ahead and copy this too. If we go to DVAR, type in this line of code SV underscore cheats space 1, hit send, type in player underscore sustain ammo space 1, hit send. This is going to give us infinite ammo now. So now we have an infinite pistol here with infinite damage because we do have that damage multiplier slid all the way up still. But yeah, I mean, if you want infinite ammo while you're playing, this is how you would give yourself infinite ammo. Scrops, I would love for you to implement a way to just go ahead and tick the box like this, like these other modes. I think that would be really cool. It'd be very, very friendly to everybody to not have to go in and type these lines of code in. But if you could come up with a way to just go ahead and make that a new box for us to tick for infinite ammo, I think that would be a lot of fun. So here's the round I was talking about. Let's go put Nuke Mode on real quick. As soon as we toggled it, it just activated. It just destroyed all of those parasites in that one round. How freaking cool, dude. If you guys couldn't tell, this is honestly my favorite menu. Like, when I was talking about it in my title and thumbnail about it being like the ultimate menu, like, I was not playing around, guys. Like, I am honestly just like so thrilled with this menu. I have so much fun with it. I literally just have so much fun playing with this menu. Like, it's just so good. It's just so much fun. All right, let me go up here to the box really quick so I can show you this. So coming up here. Another, I just thought about it. Another cool, like, niche thing would be to give us an infinite beast mode. That would be a really cool mod to have added onto the mod menu, I think. A round changer built into the mod menu would be really nice as well. I'm trying to think of anything else. Like, what are some things you guys would like to see in the mod menu? If you have any suggestions for scrops, go ahead and drop it down in the description, or not the description, in the comments so he can see that. And then we can go ahead and relay that information back to him, because he's always open to suggestions. He actually has it here on the account. When you scroll down, suggest more unlocks right here. So if there's any unlocks you guys are wanting to see, just drop them down in the comments or drop them in the Discord. You can join the Discord. It's in my YouTube description. If you want to join the Discord, go ahead. Now, the last thing I want to show you on this mod menu really quick is the no teddy bear. So if we click that, that's going to do exactly as you would think it does. It just makes the box to never move on us. We'll never get the teddy bear now. So wherever you have this active at, that box is always going to stay there for the rest of the game. So we have the box there. We will no longer get that teddy bear. Oh, also forgot to mention, I have my RK5. I forgot to mention it when we loaded into the game, but that again is because we hit the complete all Easter eggs. And we do have our cherry Fizz on it as well. So if you ever wanted to see an infinite ray gun, this is what an infinite ray gun looks like. We can just keep shooting it nonstop. So cool. Honestly, the starting pistol revolver is like the most funniest weapon to have the infinite ammo on with the infinite damage, because it's just, why, dude? It's just so broken. It's so broken. So anyways, guys, this is the latest menu for Black Ops 3. I highly suggest you get in and check this menu out. It is my favorite menu. Again, if you cannot tell, it's my all-time favorite menu right now. I think Scrops has really knocked it out of the park on all the features that we are provided with in this menu. And he's just a kick-ass developer, dude. Like, please go to the Discord and give Scrops a thank you for doing all this hard work and for giving us such an excellent mod menu, in my opinion. If you would, just take some time out of your day, go thank him for that. And then also, while you're in the Discord, give Nader a thank you as well, because he helps me moderate my Discord. And again, we have over 2,300 members now. So big shout out to both Scrops and Nader. Thank you guys so much for everything you guys do. And yeah, if you guys found this video helpful or just enjoyable, entertaining, leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot. Consider subscribing to the channel. I have plenty of zombie content. I have a lot of challenge things on my YouTube. Were like specific round challenges. I actually was the first in the world to hit the Richtofen boss fight with no Gobblegums. I have a video that'll be linked down in my description as well if you want to check that out. So that was super exciting. But yeah, I have a lot of challenge videos on my YouTube if you want to check them out. And again, if you found this video helpful or anything to that degree, please consider leaving a like and a sub to the channel, sharing it with a friend, or just leaving a nice comment. It really means a lot to me. Wait, before you click off the video, there's more. I actually just remembered something, because I know I'm going to get asked this question. If you come over here to the, where's it at? The spoof, unlock full game DLC. I know a lot of people are going to tick this and think they get the DLC automatically. That's not what this does. What this does is it spoofs the game into thinking you have legitimate copies of the DLC. If you go out and torrent the DLC or download the DLC from somewhere, you have to use this mod menu and tick the box here to be able to play that DLC. If you download the DLC and you try to play it, you're not going to be able to play it. You literally have to download the DLC, put it in your root directory of Black Ops 3, and then use this mod menu and tick this box to be able to play it. Without this, you're not going to be able to play it. And I already know people are going to be like, well, I clicked the box, but it's not giving me the DLC. Well, that's exactly why. Like, I mean, exactly what I just said. That's what that does. Now, I also wanted to show you guys how to uninstall everything, because I know I'll get that question as well. So let's say you're done using the mod menu. You got everything out of it that you want. You don't want it on your computer anymore. Well, the first thing first is we'll just come into our downloads folder, and we'll take the mod menu itself and we'll drag it to the recycling bin. And then we're going to come into the System Informer, wherever you have that downloaded. We'll take that as well. We'll drag it into the recycling bin as well. We'll go ahead and right click the recycling bin, empty recycling bin, and click yes to empty it. And then from there, we're going to go to add or remove programs. We're going to go ahead and scroll down to System Informer. And then we'll click the Eclipse menu, click uninstall, yes. Tick the box to remove application settings, click uninstall. System Informer has been uninstalled, click close. And then we want to go down to our window bar, type in virus and threat protection. Scroll back down to virus threat protection settings, manage settings, scroll all the way down to exclusions, add or remove, click that. It's going to pop up another user account control, click yes. Come here to where you put the downloads exclusion, click right here and click remove. That is all you have to do. And then you can just go ahead and just restart your PC. Once you restart your PC, that'll remove any other traces that might still be there. But that's exactly everything you got to do. So again, if you found this video helpful, consider dropping a like and a sub, checking out my other content. And as always, peace and prosper, much love. We'll see you on the next one. Late.